Good morning, guys. Now, this is what I look like when I wake up. You know those like aesthetic videos where they're like, just got up? No, this is me. Just woke up. Kid you not, felt like I was getting the freaking flu yesterday. And we got a power on today. My goal has been to wake up at 5 in the morning. Haven't done it yet. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Maybe I need to shift the times because my body's not set up like that anymore. We will see, but we're powering on today. Let's get ready. Let's make the bed. Complete. Gonna take a shower off camera. Alrighty guys, we are ready to take on the day. I don't know if I'm gonna keep this outfit on. I'm still feeling the flu symptoms because I have coughed off camera on camera. Let me roll the clip. The show must go on. We are going to keep pushing through because I have my first podcast episode to film today. I don't even know what it's gonna be about. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, so we'll try to figure it out. And then I want to do a run through of what I did yesterday. I wasn't confident enough to film it yesterday, like a mock-up start to finish, but I feel like today I'm getting the hang of it. And our goal is, if you're starting your Etsy, if you're doing your print-on-demand business and you're uploading digital products, we're gonna try to upload one listing a day. It sounds crazy, I know, trust me, especially if yesterday took me 6 freaking hours to upload one listing, but that's gonna be our goal. And if we don't hit our goal one day, that's fine. We're still gonna have the same goal the next day. So let's go. I have no idea what I'm gonna have for breakfast. I'm gonna do this protein shake and call it a day. All right, we made it to my cozy little corner. Welcome. I'm okay, I'm not okay. I'm 29, mentioned it in the video before, but I had this situation at Ulta and this lady basically was trying to sell products to me by making me feel like crap. And I was just like, why is this your selling tactic? To make me feel like crap. I left and of course I didn't buy anything. But I will say she had a point because I do need to work on my skin. I am getting older. 30 is around the corner. I know that our collagen production goes down. It's really important for us to have like a lot of collagen. I have a friend that suggested all this stuff to me and I haven't bought everything. I'm not gonna lie because it is a little bit pricey, but for now, I've got these 2 products. This is a retinol cream for the face. I'm gonna be honest, I never learned women's self-care from my mom. My mom doesn't do her makeup, she doesn't do skincare or anything like that. So I'm a little bit of a tomboy and I just don't know stuff. I'm just gonna put it on. I don't know if I'm supposed to put this on at the start of the day or the end of the day or whatever. I think the important thing is that I put it on and then I know that it's important to put it on your neck too because people forget to put stuff on their neck. So here goes nothing. We'll see if my skin improves over time, guys. And then she did talk about my under eyes. So this lady really had at me for a good, I want to say 20 minutes. Crazy to let a stranger talk down on you for that long, but what can I say? That's just me. I got this retinol stick for the under eye. If you guys have any tips on how to use this, I will 1000% take it because I'm not that girl. I'm doing skincare instead of doing it in front of a mirror. I'm literally doing it in front of a camera. Like, make it make sense. Oh, this is so cutesy. Oh my gosh, it looks like a little lipstick. Okay, so I guess I just put this under my eye. Wow, it really does look like lipstick. Oh, I'm just doing it gently. Just gliding on. Okay, it feels like I used nothing because I'm looking at it and it doesn't look like I used a lot, but I do feel it on my skin. We'll see if that does anything. I'm gonna put these boxes in the trash. Hold up. All right, skincare check. Now on to the good stuff. I didn't really show you guys in detail, but when it comes to doing like the Etsy mock-ups, it's important to have like a white tee and preferably like the same one or whatever doesn't really have to be the same one because it is just a white t-shirt, my opinion. But if you can get your hands on a Gildan t-shirt, if that's the one, and you have a Michael's close by or something, go get it. It's like $4 or $5. Just grab one white t-shirt and then take pictures of yourself, and you don't have to buy mock-ups. I will say I did buy mock-ups, and after the fact I was like, I got like a lifetime access to this girl's mock-ups. It was like $100. And now thinking about it, I could have just bought in every single color or a good amount of colors for $100 and done my own mock-ups. I could have uploaded those pictures and sold them as digital products, and then also use them for my own products. But c'est la vie, we learn. So I got the white sweatshirt because I have a white t-shirt. That's where I took these pictures, and then all I have to do is do more mock-ups with this white sweatshirt. I don't know if I'm gonna do it today because, to be honest, I'm really not feeling well. Not okay, and I already have a podcast to film, and I don't even know what I'm gonna talk about. Lots to do here, but I do have lots of designs that I have to organize and put onto a t-shirt. So I'm gonna do one mock-up with you guys and run through everything with you. The goal is to get freaky fast with uploading listings. I kind of felt a little discouraged sharing my store with you guys on YouTube and then talking about it even on TikTok. I am officially taking a pause from TikTok and Instagram, and I made a video talking about it yesterday. This is my first day off of TikTok, off of Instagram, and my brain feels so good. Oh my gosh, I do miss the little TikTok memes of doggies and the Instagram reels of the dogs. Like, I love a good Instagram reel with a Chihuahua on it. That's most of my algorithm. But my brain feels a lot less stimulated, and I feel like I'm gonna start feeling better every single day. I think that TikTok and Instagram, just falling into the doom scrolling all the time, is so bad for your mental health. And specifically for my mental health, I get overstimulated. I notice that I get really irritated too by people distracting me and stuff. I know that's an ADHD thing, but I will say when I'm very into doom scrolling, I am a lot more irritable. Today I'm feeling good. That's the point. If you haven't started, you're like starting from scratch, which is pretty much me right now. I have designs, so I guess I'm not starting from scratch. I have designs that I have to upload. A mixture of like what I've drawn on my iPad with Procreate, and then a mixture of designs that I created on Canva. For those wondering, I do have Canva Pro. I do really like Adobe Express for educational materials, specifically for my HS group. I have hidradenitis suppurativa. If you do not know what that is, look it up, definitely. It's important for a lot of people to know what it is because a lot of people don't know what it is. It's a chronic illness and it has to do with your skin. So I have a HS and chronic illness support group that I started last year, I want to say. It's amazing. Like, we have such beautiful humans in that group. It's really a safe space for all of us. Whenever I make things for the group, I typically will use sometimes Canva, but overall Adobe Express is what I lean on to when making like brochures, or I did an overall HS support like guide kind of thing, where I took all the information that I was getting from TikTok comments, suggestions from the group, and all this stuff that I've learned, you know, with my doctors and gone through with my dietitian or my dermatologist, and I put all of that information in one place. I will say I'm gonna revamp it this year because I feel like it's not as useful, like as cause and effect, if that makes sense. Like, when you have a flare and it looks like this, these are the things that you can do. I think that organizing it in that way would be way more helpful for people. So revamping that this year, and very excited to do that because my HS group has been so patient with me, and they don't expect really anything out of me, and I promise to talk every day on the group chat. But then I noticed that, like, you know, not everyone has the time for that, and that could get kind of overwhelming. Even for me, I try to look at it from their perspective. Like, if I'm getting a bunch of messages on my phone every single day, I wouldn't like to be in that group chat. So I just made sure to respect people's time. And I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna post every day just to post every day. I'm gonna post when like I have something to say, you know, and then let people talk whenever they need to talk. That allows everyone to engage. So it's been really good. They've been very patient with me, and I want to nurture them more this year because I love them. Dang, that was me going on a whole tangent. What can I say though? This YouTube channel is just me. So tangents are welcome. Tangents are gonna happen because I have ADHD. It is my identity. So many people would say, they're like, oh, why did she say she has ADHD all the time? Because it is actively affecting me, clearly. I'm trying to tell you guys about the freaking start of Etsy, and I'm going on to a tangent about my HS group. Come on now. HS and chronic illness group. I had to correct myself. All right, so how I started even getting to like the Etsy shop part was I tried doing the whole Shopify thing, y'all. Was so confused. I'm just not super tech savvy. It hurt my head to the point where I just didn't want to do anything. And then I found out you can go on printify.com, you can make an account, and then you can integrate it with your Etsy account for free. And the only thing that you have to really pay is one-time like store fee, $28, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. And then that is it. And then you just connect to your bank account, you connect all the things, you put that it's made to order, la la la, and you make your first listing from the Printify website, and your Etsy is like connected to it. And that is it. Just those steps. Printify, go on the website, make an account, and then have your Etsy store already account. Go to Printify, integrate the Etsy store that you have already into the Printify website. And then from Printify, you can create these listings, upload your mock-ups for the listings, and then your designs. And that's it. And then you have a listing. It's that simple. Isn't that crazy? All right, so we are going to start off with our design. I'm gonna make sure I have it uploaded to my laptop because I wiped my laptop of everything. Let me show you guys what that looks like. This is the design that I have. This is for like the front, and then this is the back part. So I have my vision board as my lock screen. Definitely make your vision board if you haven't made it. And then this is just a little reminder sticky note that I have of different like texts that go together. And for listing photos, this is the size that I do to make sure that the resolution is good. And then for design photos, this is the size that I do, the custom size. This is where the brainstorming comes along because the design is about smiling. So I'm like thinking, what's happy? What makes me happy? What's a vibe? And I think of the beach. I'm a Florida girl. I'm also Puerto Rican. So I'm thinking beachy, surfy background. I'm using Gemini 3. We're gonna do try Gemini. And this is where I'm gonna take my photo, upload file. I have to figure out which one it is. So this is the first one. So I'm gonna take this photo. I'm gonna type into Gemini. I'm gonna take this photo, change the background to the beach with a retro yet modern vibe. Have a iced lemonade close by. I don't know, let's see what it does. The face looks kind of funky, you know, a little bit like when you look close in, but that's why we crop. So it's okay. I feel like it's missing something. Add a beach blanket underneath that has smile emojis. I'm just thinking of it like this. I need a beach bag though. It says pro here. I don't know why, but I did not pay for pro. Okay, now I feel like it's like filled enough for me. Put my downloads. I definitely need to organize the mock-ups into its own folder. I am going to off camera because I don't want to waste y'all's time. Do the same ones with the other colors and the back with the same background. You are gonna feel like you are fighting with freaking AI because I'm telling it what to do and it's not doing it. It's not doing what I want it to do. So it's gonna be a learning curve. Get the backside So I did like the front side. I did the front side seamlessly. I took the same image of the front side and I said, just give me like a backside mock-up of me with my hair up. You are gonna be at war asking it to put your hair up. I have to keep closing out of it and then opening it, and it's just pissing me off right now. But I'm gonna keep fighting with it because I kept fighting with it yesterday and then it did it. And I'm gonna let you guys know what it said exactly. What I ended up doing was I said, put up all of my hair in a bun, and that ended up taking, but you might have to fight with it and change your words 50 million times until it actually puts your hair up in a bun. And then it like changed my pants, added some daisies on my pants, which I was like, oh, that's cute. I really like that. I'm gonna keep that. Changed the drink, added an umbrella. So this is what we have. The background, there's a little bit going on here, but I don't think it's that big of a deal where people are gonna even notice that much. So I'm gonna keep it like this. Now I have to change the front view though to match this view. What I suggest you do is, I'm not like a professional, I'm learning too, is uploading the video. If they create one that you really like, upload that photo and then re-put it into here and ask it to like tweak it. That's what I had to do to get to this point. This one I'm really solid on for my back view though. So that one is done. I still have to get it to change the colors. So that's the only thing. Now I have to fix the front view to get like daisies on my pants. Like this, add white daisies on my pants and a small pink umbrella on in my drink. See if it gets to close, because who's really looking at listing photos like that to see like the errors? I don't think there's gonna be a lot of people doing that, but I'm gonna try to get it to, you know, do as close as possible to the same thing. I think my face looks crazy here. I'm gonna put fix the face. Sometimes it makes it worse, which I'm like, if not, I will settle for the other photo because this is too time consuming. Okay, so it closes my lips when I say that. Does it look better, huh? But it's a smiley. I'm gonna keep the first one. I'm gonna settle for that. And download it. And then here's where we add the colors that we want. A snack break while Jamari makes us breakfast. I don't know why I've been in my white popcorn era. Like, I have just been obsessed with eating white popcorn, especially in the afternoon or like the morning. Don't know why. I do want to talk about choosing your shirt. So when I first started, I remember I was like diving deep into which shirt quality is the best and blah, blah, blah. And then I thought to myself, I uploaded all my listings. They were all comfort colors based on reviews and stuff. Bella Canvas is like head to head with them. I was like, if I were to go on Etsy and buy a t-shirt, me personally, would I prefer to have like a cheaper shirt, especially with like a custom design, or would I want like the best quality? And I answered that and I was like, I would rather have the cheaper shirt because it saves me money with like custom products especially, but even like with designs and stuff, I don't care. Like this shirt is from Print on Demand 2. This is my friend's business. It's called Rethought Apparel if you guys want to shop Rethought Apparel. This was from the beginning of everything, like when they first started, one of the first like launches. So it's been a really long time and I've had this. This is a Gildan. It's not like comfort colors, it's not the expensive one or whatever. This is just a Gildan sweatshirt and I've used this shirt so many times because I love the design. Can't even tell you guys how much I've used this shirt and it's completely fine. And I'm happy with it. I don't know. Don't get lost in which shirt you choose and don't let that keep you from uploading like a bunch of listings, because that's kind of what I did. I became really obsessed with like which shirt I'm choosing. Just choose the cheapest one and move along and just upload more. Or if you're gonna choose the high end, the more expensive one, then just do that and keep uploading listings. Like, the important thing is that you're uploading listings and that you're staying consistent. They say once you get to 100 listings, that's where Etsy starts pushing out your stuff more. That is the goal. I don't have 100 listings. I'm on my 3rd listing, okay? We're like really far away from our goal. But I'm looking at the comfort colors and I'm like, nah, I think I'm just gonna stick to the cheap, you know, especially nowadays. Everything's so expensive. It's your preference. Just choose whatever you feel like is the best thing. But that to me makes more sense, and I am that type of consumer. So that's what I'm going off of. And I think I'm gonna do, honestly, the same colors that I did for the other listing, which is very convenient for me. I think that's what I'm gonna offer for this design too, which is white, natural. This is the Gildan 5000. And what else? Light blue and light pink. I just think that this design would go really well with those colors. You have the preview view, and this is where you can get creative because Printify lets you upload this picture. So you can upload this and then you can use AI to like change the location of it, put it on some grass, or put this hanging in like a little coffee shop or something, like to match the theme, or change the background of this and the chair that it's hanging on, and just download this mock-up, and you don't even have to worry about like a person being in it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Or you could put it in a mannequin or whatever. Like, get creative, but take advantage of the fact that you can download these mock-ups and then use AI to edit. So I have already downloaded all the colors because yesterday I used them. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into here. So we already have this one. But I'm actually gonna close it out because I noticed that it's important to like close it out and start over, or else it'll just start getting confused and it'll start responding the same thing. This is our set photo that I really liked. I'm gonna send it. Change my shirt to this one. And I have the shirt here. Put the front and then put open, send. And let's see what it does. Sometimes it's like not wanting to change it, but hopefully it's cooperating. Yay! Okay, so I changed the shirt. Now I have the pink one for the front. And the face looks crazy, bro. Look at that. Oh my gosh. But it's okay because we cut it. So it does not need to be perfect. But I wish people could see how insane that looks. Let's go to war. Let's fight this. So you might have to change it to like the white shirt photo, and then ask it to change the shirt or whatever, or change the words. I'm gonna change to the white one and go back and forth with it until I have everything I need. Thank God Jamari came in with that sandwich because I was so hungry, y'all. It was so good. I don't know what he put in that sandwich. The seasoning with the chicken is delicious. So I'm done. I finished. And I'm gonna go over what I did with you guys. So I haven't listed it yet, but I feel pretty confident with this picture. I'm not gonna strive for perfection. We're only striving for progression. The only way we're gonna get better is by making mistakes, not doing things perfect, and finding ways to improve things. I know that the resolution in this photo does not look super crisp or whatever, and that is okay. I'm gonna move forward. The way that I got this to look a little bit better was just adjusting the brightness of the photo, and I felt pretty confident bringing it up just because it's a white t-shirt. It just looks more like in there, if that makes sense.
I added this little face on the cup because I thought it was so cutesy. And then I added the sun. I kept the arrows. Added the sun here. Turned up the brightness a tad here too. The same amount, 22. This is my QR code for my actual store, which I straight up just went on Google and put create QR code and put in my Etsy shop, and then downloaded the PDF or whatever. These are the colors, and then I have my size chart of me, front, back, and then that's it. We are ready to upload this. PNG, download, done. All right, when you go to Printify, you're gonna go to your catalog. I went to t-shirts under women, and then you're gonna go to Gildan 5000, start designing, and here is where I do my little design. This is the front design. I'm gonna make this a little smaller so it's kind of like a pocket, and then back side, this design, boom, that's centered, perfect. Neck layer, I like to do the neck label. You know, they say like advertise when you can for your business, so this is me doing that. I'm just adding my neck label, and I just get it to be right there. And that's just for my store. And then we're gonna preview it, make sure it's like looks like the mock-ups. Oh, we gotta select a variance, so we are going to pick natural, light blue, and light pink. We are gonna save, upload our own mock-ups, go to our folder, 9,000 listings. I'm just gonna take all of them, highlight all of them. I'm gonna go here and then confirm to figure out. Okay, so this is how we pick what order we're gonna put them in. You're gonna go to your uploads. I want the first one to be the front, right? So that's gonna be the front. Then I want the back, then I want the colors, then I want the size chart, and then the thank you. And then we're gonna hit save. And I just use AI, like this tool that they have. Smile, live, and be happy. Shirt, spread positive vibes, make people smile. Simple. And then generate. All right, so this is smile, be happy, positive vibes. I think that sounds good. The T is simple. Care instructions, cool. Keywords, good. I'm gonna apply to listing, and then these are the tags I created. I'm gonna put economy, which means that, from what I understand, maybe I'm completely wrong. If you are a well-seasoned e-commerce person, definitely let me know in the comments below if I'm wrong, and I will take that and learn that. But when you add this, from what I understand, it adds $4 to the cost, so you want to add that to your profit, which I don't want this shirt to be super expensive. I'm kind of going for a 24-25% profit margin, just because I'm starting out. I want more traffic to my site. So okay, so 28%. I have to add $4 to it just to keep in mind that the shipping or whatever. So yeah, I'm cool with this price. Yeah, I think I'm miscalculating sometimes with the profit margin. I know that I'm not undershooting, but sometimes I think I'm overshooting. So here we're gonna offer free shipping, because I feel like when I see free shipping, I want to buy it. But when I don't want to buy it. So I'm gonna offer free shipping and then just add that to the price. I'm gonna publish it. And now it's publishing. And my favorite part is just seeing it there, like uploaded. That is the most satisfying thing ever once it uploads to my actual Etsy store. It's been like 3 hours of me, you know, eating, taking my little breaks, and then working on this for one listing. But like I said, I have the mock-ups now. So in the future, all I have to do is add the design. If I have like, which I do have, I'm gonna do that today actually, a beach design. So boom, I just add the design. I have all the colors already coordinated, and it'll be a quick upload, like 5 minutes. It really is just getting the elbow grease and having not only your space organized, but your folders, getting your flow, and then boom, you'll start doing it just like way quicker than 3 hours. But hey, yesterday was 6 hours. I don't know if I told you guys that already. And that was forever. So I cut the time in half. Progress. This is the moment I see in store. This is the moment. Yes. Okay, so it is uploaded. This is what the listing looks like. It's not perfect, but it's okay. Sometimes people don't even give a shit about that. Still learning. We did it. It's the full walkthrough of me uploading one listing and going through the design process and everything. And this can change, you know, like I've thought about doing maybe just the up close or maybe just a shirt and taking away the person. We will see in the future. The whole point is that we have a fun time learning and growing, and that we do it together. So I hope that this video was helpful for you guys. Maybe it gave you some ideas on some changes to make in your design process and in your uploading process, or maybe it just gave you the confidence to upload a listing yourself and actually start your print on demand shop. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. If you have any ideas for any videos in the future, I will definitely take it. As you can see, I'm still in my YouTube journey, still growing. If you got to the end of this video, I really appreciate you and I love you. Bye.